OnePlus is famous for making some of the fastest Android devices on the market. So it comes as no surprise that once we managed to get our hands on the latest and greatest from them, the OnePlus 8 Pro, we decided to put it in a speed test against the current smartphone performance champion, Apple's iPhone 11 Pro Max. Hey guys, Amartya here from C4eTech, and if you do end up enjoying this video, then please consider subscribing and turning on notifications by hitting that bell icon. Let's now get started. Now this is a C4eTech style speed test, so we are gonna have two rounds, each with 2 laps. The first round is going to be casual. We are going to be trying out the app opening times of some normal apps like Facebook and Twitter. And we're even going to throw in some casual games like Super Mario Run. The second round is going to test out the hardware some more. So we're going to throw in some heavier apps along with some graphically intensive games. We're even going to render a video. As far as the laps are concerned, the first lap is all about the app opening times. The second lap, it's about RAM management. Before we start, it's time to get your predictions in. Who do you think will win this speed test? Does the Snapdragon 865 stand a chance against the A13 Bionic? Or will the iPhone 11 Pro Max end up crushing the OnePlus 8 Pro? Do let us know what your guesses are by leaving a hashtag iPhone or a hashtag OnePlus 8 Pro in the comments below. To make things as fair as possible, we have reduced the refresh rate of the OnePlus 8 Pro to match the 60Hz panel on the iPhone. Both phones are connected to the same wireless network and there are no apps running in the background. Let's now go ahead and start the stopwatch. Opening up Super Mario Run. The iPhone loads it up faster, taking an early lead. By the time the OnePlus 8 Pro finishes loading Super Mario Run, the 11 Pro Max has sped ahead, establishing a 2-app lead. The 8 Pro though comes back from behind to tie it up with the iPhone 11 Pro Max. Going down the last row of apps, both phones are neck and neck. And they will both end the lap at 36 seconds with milliseconds separating them. Jumping straight into RAM management, neither phone wants to give up the lead. But the OnePlus 8 Pro manages to just squeeze past a fraction of a second earlier, ending the first round at 52 seconds, while the iPhone is less than a second behind. So that was very close, with the OnePlus 8 Pro coming back from an early deficit to pull off a last-second technical victory. So let's see if the second round with heavier workloads can give us a more clear-cut result. We are going to use the VideoShop app today, importing the same footage on both phones, slowing it down to 30%, and our final renders are going to be at 1080p 30 FPS. Starting the stopwatch again, kicking things off with PUBG. Once more, it's the iPhone that races ahead here. The 8 Pro is behind by an app. Can it pull off another comeback? Both phones are now in the second row of apps and the 8 Pro is still trailing behind. But with Hotstar, the OnePlus 8 Pro ties it up again. And now on to rendering. Wow, looks like the iPhone is gonna fall behind now. And yes, the OnePlus 8 Pro does end up winning this lap in 1 minute and 8 seconds. The 11 Pro Max is behind by almost 6 seconds now. Moving on to memory management. The OnePlus is already down to the last row of apps. But it falters at PUBG. Is this the break the iPhone was looking for? Seems like it, as it steals the round victory, finishing off with a time of 1 minute and 36 seconds. The OnePlus 8 Pro finally ends the second round at 1 minute and 50 seconds. So while the OnePlus 8 Pro did end up losing the second round to the iPhone 11 Pro Max, I think it performed really well here. Yes, the RAM issue is a bummer, but something that should be solvable via updates. The combination of Oxygen OS along with Snapdragon 865 was able to beat out the latest iPhone 11 Pro Max and the A13 Bionic. Now I'm curious, do you think any Android phone can beat the OnePlus 8 Pro in a speed test? Maybe the iQOO 3 or the Realme X50 Pro? What speed test should we run next? Leave your suggestions down below. Also, how did your predictions go? Honestly, I thought that the OnePlus 8 Pro would end up winning both rounds, but the memory management kinda caught me off guard. Leave your thoughts down in the comments. And with that, we come to the end of this video. Like, share, subscribe and all that. And oh, turn on notifications by hitting that bell icon if you haven't yet. Thanks a lot for watching till the end, guys. Have a good one. Cheers.